Hey, what is up, guys? All right, so we're back. I recently got a Glock 43. Main reason is I am swapping trucking jobs, and it's more apt to go into magazine strict areas. So just to be on the safe side, I went ahead and I got the 43 versus a 43X. 43, it's 6 plus 1. And then that 43X is going to be a little bit more length and a little bit more length in the handle. And it's going to be 10 plus 1 in the 43X. Both of these are carry. So I just now pulled both of them out of their holsters. So 43 is going to be 9mm. And then this one, y'all have seen this one in a few reviews, 27. This is going to be the exact same as the 26, except 27 is going to be the 40 cal, 26 is going to be 9mm, but between the two, these are exchangeable. So you can have a 27 lower and put a 26 slide on it as long as they're within the same generation. And they're completely compatible, forward, backward, side to side. Only thing that's not is using a 26 and trying to put the 27 barrel in it. But from my understanding, you can get a 9mm barrel for the 27. So, like I said, 27 is going to be 40. For those unfamiliar of the two, I don't know why you would be unfamiliar, but there are some people out there that they like to see ammo comparison. All right, clear. All right, so I saw one or two videos on why you should choose the 26 over any of the 43s, and I mean, to me, there's a sizable difference. I mean, my camera, it looks like my camera's showing it, but I mean, from the eye, the width is just barely under 1 inch, and then the width on this guy is barely over 3/4, and also weight. This one is sizably lighter. The 43, I've actually been experimenting a little with an ankle holster, and for me, it's not that bad. I've gone, walking, and as long as you have boots on, you can have it just loose enough, and then if it's a sturdy boot, the outside of the boot will hold that gun up and maintain circulation. If you use tennis shoes, it's a little bit more tricky. You got to adjust it a certain way to make sure it doesn't kind of bounce around and slap the side of your leg and bones and all that. But so far, between the two, I would much rather have that. And then the 27, I mainly use the kind of crossbreed with the leather back, and reason why I like this is it sits farther on your belt and it helps with the weight. It's not that much, but with it being like at your let's see, your 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock versus one single pin at one designation, I like this. I mean, as you can see, all the curvature, I wear this out, and I mean, I'm able to put my 45 calibers, 40 cal, 9mm. I mean, this is and this was $30, and literally I've had this for so long. I mean, I just really haven't given any other holsters a thought. Now, when I was in the sheriff's department, I had, the belt holster. So I do have more holsters for those other guns, just because you'd have to have them on the belt. You can always have them inside the waistband. But sorry for the rambling. Back to these again. This is going to be 40 cal. Is going to be, 9+1. I'm sure I said 10+1. You can get extensions, but the 40 is 9. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the 26 is 10. I haven't had a 26 in a while, so I apologize. I'm kind of shooting numbers out. But y'all get the gist. I mean, you know that you can get a full size lower and fit, one extra in the 40, and same goes with the 9mm. And then you got 6+1 for the 43. And I don't exactly know what I'm going to do with this yet. I'm probably going to end up stippling. If y'all shoot a comment or something and just let me know, hey, I'd like to see a stipple of, whatever caliber, because, I did a brief video of the stippling of this guy, and I still have the 30, which is a 45 caliber that I still haven't done. But between the two, if weight is not really that big of an issue, then yeah, I would agree with some people saying, yeah, get a 26 or 27. But if weight is a constraint, a 43 is really good, because you can also get 43X mags and have that mag as a backup. So this is loaded, but I'm not going to rack it, just so y'all can see the full grip. So that mag does give a full size grip, versus if you were to have gone flush. That's how you'd be shooting flush. Just so y'all can make sure it's still clear. And then on this one, it's clear. This one, same exact concept. So as you can see, without me even having to pull the measuring tape out, it's going to be the same length. And then just, if I were to throw that mag in. So now this is a little bit longer. You could probably, cut it and just make it just to where you need it enough, just so you don't have that much sticking out whenever you're holstered. But last check, since I'm screwing around with some ammo, gonna go ahead and pull this off. Go ahead, pull this off. So I mean, internally, not that much different. Even though these don't have a generation, it would not be a stretch to say these are Gen 5, just judging by the plungers. It has that kind of I forgot the term for it. Not hexagon, but you know what I mean. It's more of an oval versus your standard circle, and that standard circle is going to be Gen 4 and down. Gen 5 is going to have that. Let's see. It does carry the same. So that trigger spring. Oh, out of focus. There we go. That trigger spring is going to be a pull style. It's not going to be that push style spring. So it's not under spring tension. It's more, you know what I mean. If you've seen my other Gen 5 review, you've seen how the trigger springs are different. So it basically has a Gen 4 style trigger spring, but a Gen 5 style plunger. And barrels, I believe, are the same. Nothing too special on. Actually, it does have a deeper crown. Let me see if I can get that in focus. does have a deeper crown, and I've noticed those deeper crowns are a little bit more more noticeable in those Gen 5. So it's more or less a mixed breed. But overall, so y'all have already seen the rebuild, the full dismantle, and I put it back together again. There's 2 videos on that, so you can kind of see the inside that way. Alright, so 27, 26 going to be about the same in terms of trigger. So we've started about here. So and then so it's a tad bit shorter of a reset. Trigger feels a little bit heavier on the 43. But other than that, guys, I mean, there's not really that much of a difference between the two. I mean, about the same length. Same grip base. I mean, less in the mag, more in the mag, lighter, heavier, thinner, wider. And magazine release is a Gen 4 style. So let me pause real fast just so Alright, I was just wanting to grab a second one. This is a 30. This has the Gen 3 magazine release on it. So compared between the two, just so people can kind of look at it, Gen 4 is going to be wider, Gen 3 is going to be a lot narrower. So, but alright, so other than that, hopefully that was a decent review. If you have any questions, shoot them down in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like some of this content. And other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next one. And I'm still looking for, people shooting out ideas on videos, because I try and put them out as much as I can. And the comments have started picking up. I guess some of my videos are cycling around out there. So that is good. But hopefully some of these videos are still informative and kind of to the point. I know in this one I kind of got off on holsters, but other than that, guys, like I said, like, subscribe, shoot some ideas down in the comments. Hopefully here soon I'm going to look into the Glock 36, that single stack 45. And I'm going to try to get another Advantage Arms 22 conversion for Gen 5. Just for my son, since I do have a setup where he is able to shoulder that 34. Make it a little bit more easier for him instead of, a bigger rifle. So just be on the lookout for those, guys. So other than that, y'all have a good one.